Hello everyone and welcome. We are going to start in a few seconds with the race of the Virtual Regatta Inshore Sailing Club. And welcome everyone, I'm Alberto Carraro and welcome to my stream. Today we're going to stream the live races of the Virtual Regatta Inshore Sailing Club. With me today we will have, in a few seconds, we will have Lukasz Moore. Hi Lukasz, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
Okay, we are now in the live and welcome to our stream. We're happy to have you here. And if anybody wanted to write anything down, you can put it over here. So Lucas, do you want to introduce yourself for the streaming?
Yeah, sure. I'm from Denmark. I think I've been playing this game for 2 years, maybe 3 years now. I won the Danish championship.
Oh, congratulations.
3 weeks ago, I think.
And do you have any live event for that?
Yeah, it's on eSailing TV, YouTube.
It's
channel.
done by Thomas.
Thomas. Yep.
Okay, and you are ready for racing today?
Yeah, I think we're 2 groups.
Okay.
Today, so 26 sailors. So I think it'll be a lot of fun.
And do you know the name of the race by any chance?
It's the Virtual Regatta Inshore Sailing Club.
Okay.
Yep.
And do you know if I can find it on the? How can I find it on the race list?
I don't know what they'll name the races.
Okay, no worries.
Probably yellow or blue.
Can you tell me why there will be 2 fleets?
Because you can only be 20 people in a race.
And how many subscribers we have so far?
I think we have 28 boats.
Okay. So we'll be split in 2 fleets and
2 fleets of 14.
Okay, perfect. And which kind of boat will we be using today?
I think we'll have one go in all boats, in all the classes.
Okay, so we will start, I believe, with the offshore, then we pass through the J70 and so on and so on and so on. Am I right? Okay. If you want, we can see the ranking from the previous, the first race. And you didn't attend the monthly cup. The first race last week. So we have Azir in the ranking of this month. It will be for May. It will be for 4 races. The starting on the 4th, the finish on the 25th, with Azir, Hiddelschraff, and Panalis in the top 3 position. And there's actually one Italian, that is Tempus Fugit, that has 21 points over 20 top. So that is, he didn't even attend the first event. Are you able to go down already?
I think they posted the codes.
They post the codes, so we are going to race really soon. They should open the race at 2000 hours UTC, so it will be the 9 p.m. in the UK, is be 10 p.m. in Central Europe, like Denmark, I believe. And
Yep, 10
there's
p.m.
still plenty of sun over there, I can see.
No, it's all my lights. I have tons of lamps.
Okay. So, do you have any idea on which field we're going to race today?
No, but I think the race is called Club Champ Yellow.
Club Champion Yellow, and I will go to have a look over there. The race is not set yet, I believe.
No.
Do we have a list of the player that will be going on today? I believe we put the ranking list before, but probably will be outdated, because if they have to No? Sorry.
We have a good mix of the best e-sailors in the world.
Yeah, without any doubt. And no, you miss me, guys, but no, just joking. We have Pedrito22 and Filippo Lanfranchi from Italy that we recognize with Alexandro Merlino with Sao Tome Island flags. Then we have you and Felix also from Denmark. Do you know
Yeah,
Felix?
and then we
Personally?
have Atom and Borg as well. So we have 4 Danes tonight.
Wow. So there is also a good French representative with Azir, with La Mer Noire, Enzo Balanguer, and Tim Carpentier. Also 4 of them. If I
And the
miss,
map.
and the map. Sorry, it's not coming up because I can see only the top 20. And let me see if I can amend it. Yeah. Yes. No. Yes. No. I can do it. No, I cannot.
And we'll do the offshore racer first race.
First race will be the offshore racer, then we have the J17, then the Star, and then an Acro. Then for Golden and Silver Fleet will be divided in the top and the less, and will be 3 races over there, right? Let's see if are you already in the race?
No, it's starting now.
EU Yellow is the name of the race, so if anybody wants to watch it, they can find it in EU Yellow. Let me go to have a quick look on this one first. If we have anyone saying anything in the chat, and if we have anyone who's watching this live and want to comment it, they can put their comment and we'll read it. So they reactivated again that someone can go inside before the start of the race.
Oh, that's good. Because it was a pain in the ass before.
Yeah, it was really a pain in the ass.
You had to find the race, and then, okay, it started. And you gotta go try find it again.
Yeah. And
So
especially they changed it on the day we were doing the grand final of the 1800 boats that we did in Italy. It was a huge event. It was really painful. I see you have in your group you have Azir that was the runner-up in the World Championship. You have Filippo Lafanchi, the World Champion. You have Enborg. Do you know him?
Yep, I know him. I think he was, what was he, like 5th at the Danish Championship?
Wow.
Maybe.
Then we have...
I can find out.
Oh, yes, please. Thank you. Then we have Deja Vu. We have Agu Cristiano with the blue sails with a pirate. Let's go to have a look. So you are with the plain blue sails. Then we have Anne Bork with the black and red. So if people want to see them later, they can recognize them. Filippo Lanfranchi with plain white, Deja Vu pink with a spiral on the main. Yazim Rib with white sails with a danger of sailing. Azir plain pink. Agu Cristiano blue with a pirate flag. Wind Whisper Norman from the US with an American flag with American eagle. Red for Pedrito, also red for Tim Carpentier. Then you have K-Jub with a nice, nice and stylish black look.
Black boat.
Athum, another
Danish.
one that, yeah, another Danish, and Karsiaka, that is the amazing Turk. It's really, really strong. I'm really impressed.
He was 2nd place at the Danish Championship.
So I know it's early to discuss about it, but do you want to discuss about tactic of this race? Where do you want to start, and how do you want to position yourself for the start of the race?
Well, the offshore racer is a bit different from the other boats, I feel at least. So if you don't start on the right side of the line, then you're not gonna be in the top at the first mark.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do
Mm-hmm.
is just look for how the wind is coming down the course.
Mm-hmm. But for example, as you can see, the line is completely neutral, so it doesn't give any advantage. Do you have normally an idea where to start all the time? Or, for example, in this kind of a wind condition that is as lightly light, probably everyone is going to start nearby the race committee. What is your thought about that?
Well, I would probably try start the race committee to get a clean start. And as it looks, there's going to be some wind coming down from the top, from the left side, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So probably just continuing after the start.
Okay.
If you're in clear air, or else try get some clear air and.
It's not easy in this
No,
this kind of
the offshore
competition.
racer, because if you see the wind shadow, it's quite long.
Yeah, and we love that because this will be a really fierce battle. And you start, guys.
We start now. Yep.
Oh, there is ESA-linked TV too. Is Norman probably doing also the live now?
Ah, that could be.
Also racing and also
doing live.
If he's doing it, it's amazing.
I tried it once. It's really.
Nah, it's not. It's not gonna happen at this level. So we are going to see your start. You're already pretty left up nearby the race committee, and there's like everybody else over there.
Yep, everybody's probably going to start here, but they changed the penalty time, so I think it's only 9 seconds now.
Yeah, it's really much shorter. So
yeah, so you don't really lose anything anymore, which is quite nice. And I see Filippo is on top of me. Always stay far away from the world champion.
I think is a really nice rule, that one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have a really good start from Othoma, from you also. But we have Team Carpentier, Wind Whisper already out, and with the world champion and Azir that are fighting for the top position while you're in 4th. We have a huge right wind shift at the moment that we can see from the top, that you have probably 5 to 10 degrees, am I correct?
Yeah. But it looks like everybody actually got a really good start, unfortunately.
I will not say so. I say top 6, yes, but even Emborg, that he is the red and black, he is really in pain right now because he's under the dirty wind from Azir, and is forced to double tack. Is really in a bad position. You are, nonetheless, you have Yazim Rib over there that is covering you really close.
He's not moving.
He's not moving, and I believe you're off the dirty wind from Yazim. But Yazim right now is really far ahead, and with the right wind shift coming right up. I would suggest you to stay higher to avoid to fall down under the...
Yeah, but we also have Pedrito and Atom on the top.
Yeah, that would be tough. But Atom already is losing down, because with the right wind shift, he is fall under Pedrito dirty wind. So that's why you stay much higher, and now you can bear away. And when you finish, to give dirty wind to Pedrito, and hopefully you will take off the overlap.
He has the overlap.
So he has
hopefully he's nice.
He is nice.
Oh, he was nice. He was nice.
So we have Yazim Rib in 1st position, 2nd position for Pedrito 22, 3rd position for our champ here, Lucas Moore, 4th for Filippo Lanfranchi, 5th Athoma, and then there is a packet with Deja Vu, Emborg, Wind Whisper, and Azir that get a penalty and lose a lot of momentum here. What's your choice here?
Well, the wind is very shifty.
Wow. I just saw the wind shifts. It's like, what happened?
Well, here it's kind of about not getting people to luff. So
okay.
if people just stay in a nice straight line, then we can still catch up to the front too. But it gets harder if people start covering you.
Yeah, it's true. It's really
So
a nice train over here.
yep.
And it's really strange that people go straight to the ley line rather than do a double jibe. I don't know.
Yeah. But you see the wind shadow is really long.
Yeah.
So it's really hard just to stay in clear air.
So I'm looking at the round of Yazim Rib that choose the left mark rather than Pedrito choose the right one.
Yeah, I also think it's a bit favored.
Let's see if you can manage. Yeah, really nice drop
Yep.
for Lucas and also Filippo, but Filippo going to tack as soon as possible. Deja Vu, not that good at the drop. Slow down a lot, and Azir give a penalty to Athum and get one position. So go back to the top of the race. Still have Yazim and Pedrito really close in the top two position. A little bit further away there is Lucas Moore with 82 meters and Filippo and Frankie that already tucked. And probably, I hope Lucas you are not finding yourself too much over the ley line with the left wind shift that is coming right up. But I believe you can accelerate a little bit because these boats are really forgiving. So if you do not stay in, if you go over the ley line, stay underneath a little bit, you can still manage to do that. Like 49er, you're dead.
Nacra and offshore is probably the best.
Yeah. You know, also I found that the J70 you can laugh up much higher and still keep the the speed. And I believe you actually have gained a lot over Filippo because he tucked earlier than that, and he has to do all this last leg on the worst angle. And as you can see, you catch up also really good with Pedrito, and I'm really looking forward to see the battle between you and Francesco Pedrotti, aka Pedrito 22.
So now we just gotta choose the right side for the downwind.
Yeah.
It looks a bit soft on the middle.
Yeah. So all bear away.
Yeah, probably just follow the front. And you see, I'm nearly headed for the line here.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to tack or to jibe.
Yeah.
And we're clear from Filippo.
Yeah. So it's a horse race, we say it. So everybody is following each other and
well, if you see behind me, we have all the pink and the black boats.
Yeah, it's Athum and Azir that are fighting for that position. Even Deja Vu against Enborg. So Danish team are being attacked at this moment. You're a little bit luckier because Philippe is not that close. But Athum and Enborg have done a double jibe. He put himself underneath the sails of the Turkish Karsiyaka and is losing a lot over there. And the jibe for Athum that probably make the best decision. I will say good win, good the top 30 position, really well done. Filippo in 4th, Athum in 5th. That is almost sure to finish like that. And Azir is losing a lot of position because it's being covered from everyone. And the K-Jube has a really good catch up on the rest of the fleet. Because he came out from a first jibe and was on clear wind all the race. And there is a really close finish with Wind Whisper and Karsiyaka, Agu Cristiano and Tim Carpentier. What's happened to Tim? Not his boat, this one.
No, it's a hard boat, really.
It's a hard boat, yeah.
If you're not used to sailing it, then...
Yeah, but I believe the best champion is the one who wins with all the different kind of boats.
But you need practice in all of them if you gotta win.
Absolutely. Yazim Reib, Pedrito 22, Lucas Moore, Filippo Lanfranchi, Athum, Azir, Deja Vu, and Borg, K-Jube, Karsiyaka, Wind Whisper, Agu Cristiano, and closing Tim Carpentier. Also, there was a blue fleet, I believe. Do we know the result also, the blue fleet? Let's see if they
Yep,
already put
I
it on.
have it here. M Power, Fanch VR, Alessandro Melino, Spain 1418,
Yazama.
Yatama. You see them?
Yeah.
Nice.
Everybody can see it also on the live. Is Enzo Balanger, Pandero, Demab, Jose LDLN, Felix in 10th position, Spongeled, and Alfredo Ricci, Vittorio di Borbone, and Maradoni is closing the fleet. Have you ever heard of Alfredo before?
No.
Vittorio Borbone. He is a race officer for the America's Cup and the J class. So he's a better sailor rather than an e-sailor, but he's doing really good. And he just did for an Italian club a seminar over team race with Virtual Regatta Inshore, and if they start to put the mark on the right position, it will be also more interesting to do much more team race.
Yep. Okay, so the second race is up. I don't know what he named it.
I hope. He crashed a little bit in the moment. We have Ila Nushelu. Let's say hello, Ila. But I'm not sure. ILANOUCHELOU. I say hello on our Twitch stream because also doing on Twitch. Let me reload 1 second the game and then we can jump back on the race number 2.
Did you have the JavaScript error?
Yeah, I have the JavaScript error. They should fix that.
Yep.
EU blue is starting now. EU yellow, I cannot find it. You already started?
No.
It's already open, I believe so.
Yeah, 13 out of 15.
Let's start from the top. So what do you think about your fleet, the yellow fleet?
I think it's good. It's always nice to sail against the best players in the world.
That's why we do that.
The most practice.
Exactly. And how was the Danish Championship?
That was really good. It's nice with not only Danish players. That's why we decided to do an open championship.
Oh.
And actually, there was also prizes for the international players.
Sorry, can you repeat?
We had prizes for the international players as well.
Oh, nice. What were they?
I think Karjaka won a tacking master.
Wow.
If you know what that is.
Yeah. It's a device to put on the dinghy to not dinghy only, but
it gives you the ley lines and
yeah. I cannot see that race. Let me reload again. Angel Benatti is watching us from Argentina. Welcome to our chat.
We have 5 seconds to the start.
I cannot find it. I have to reload again the game. Maybe they do not name it EU Yellow.
I don't know what he named it. It wasn't me who created it this time, so that's probably why.
So you tell me that you were 13?
Yeah, 13, and we're 20 seconds in.
And the last. Club Champ Yellow. Here you are. Oh, I'm so sorry. What did I miss? Can you give us any idea?
I was only 37 seconds in, so you didn't actually miss that much.
How was the start?
Mine was not good. I was on the wrong side of the line.
Oh.
On
course side?
No, I was on by the committee boat.
Okay.
And you should probably have started pin end
for
this one.
I see that Yazim Rib and Karsiyaka, they tell me, are the top 2, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think Atom is probably...
Atom is gaining a lot also. And you're just passing behind all of them. But you're really close to Azir at the moment. Do you have already the left wind shift that is coming or not?
Yeah, I think I'll just continue out here. I see the wind is shifting, so
Okay.
hopefully I can gain a couple of meters from this.
So you're hoping for a right wind shift at the moment, right?
Yep.
So in this moment, I want to show you the complete fleet from the back. It's a wonderful view. And we have Yazim Riba, Karsiaka. Give me Lukash Moore in third position right now. How strong is the right wind shift?
Well, I haven't tagged yet, so... Oh, here it comes. But
so
I
if
think...
you see, yeah, the blue line says is a left wind shift, right?
Yeah, but now the wind is going back to... So yeah, now I'm -3 on my compass.
Oh. But I want to tell you that Filippo Lanfranchi and Pedrito that didn't do that great they did great in the first race. They are not so good at this moment. And
No, they're down the pack.
And this one would be a lot of penalty, I believe. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. But this is what happens when you're sailing against the best sailors in the world. If you don't do a proper start, then you're going to be miles behind.
Yeah. And nice laugh up by Karsiaka that keep the second position, with Authum keeping the second position for Team Carpentier that take the great advantage from this left wind shift, and everybody is going to jibe set because there is more wind in the middle. So we are waiting to see what all the fleet is doing at this moment. There was Pedrito 22 and Panales, one on top of each other, and the boat came out green. So we are seeing Athum flying at 18 knots, Team Carpentier just behind him, going on only 15 because the wind is just few meters away from him. And we have Kjuba trying to give dirty wind to Karsiaka and Yazem Rib.
So we got this Agu Cristiano trying to cover me for last place.
Yeah, and I believe the last place is the worst. That's why I will always fight last against the second last. I will never be happy to finish last.
Yeah, but there's no point to fight now,
no,
because then you're never going to catch up to the rest of the lead.
It's true. You know, it's be careful that the 18.2 now is...
Yeah, I know.
They sorted out, right?
You just got to get used to all the new changes.
Yeah, and they are the right changes. It should be like that.
Yeah, it should have been like this for the start.
I also hope for having a larger gate, but one thing at a time.
Yeah, one thing at a time. Especially for the offshore racer, the gate is a bit small.
Yes, there's two boat lengths between the two marks.
Well, actually, if you enter one zone before the other, then you have mark room at the other side as well.
Okay, that's not good. In my youth, I was also a race officer, and they told you that's never gonna have to happen. Never. So we have Athum in the first position, Team Carpentier in second, Karsiaka in third, Yazim Rib from Spain in fourth position, Kjuba from Belgium in fifth, Emborg in sixth, Pedrito seventh. From Italy, Azir in eighth. Not a good day for Azir today. Filippo Lanfranchi in 9th, Wind Whisper in 10th, Panales in 11th, and Lucas Moore in 12th, with Agu Cristiano far, far behind. Let's see there if something we're going to change, because at the moment it seems everything is fixed.
Well, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
When you start going downwind.
And now will be the real fight, not like before. So we have Athum that already passed the first mark, and many seconds later we have Tim Carpentier in second position. And then, penalty for Kejub that tried to pass behind Karsiaka, but he didn't bear away enough. Probably a lag problem, and hit Karsiaka. So we have Mbork and Pedrito closing up on him. And then we have Azir coming with Filippo Lanfranchi. And Lucas Moore that say that you catch up the 10th position in front of Wind Whisper, Panales, and Agu Cristiano. Well done, Lucas.
And penalty for Wind Whisper.
No.
That's what happens when you go too close to the mark.
So we have Athum that is going for an easy win without too much trouble. Second team Carpentier. Third position for Yazim Rib that has a nice fight with Karsiaka. I would love to see what's happened before the end of the race, because I started the jibe dance here. And jibe, and Karsiaka is attacking a lot Yazim Rib. He wanted the third position and is getting it because he has the right hand side, so he can enter at the next cross on the starboard, and if he's in front enough, he can give him a penalty. And Karsiaka is doing the right thing. He's bearing away over his opponent, and if he wants right now, he can jibe and give him a penalty. Let's see what's going to happen with Athum finish in first position right now. Really well done to Athum. Then we have Team Carpentier in second position with 100 meters in front of Karsiaka and Yazim Rib. Let's see the finish in a zoom from the finishing line with Yazim Rib and Karsiaka finish head-to-head with Yazim Rib third, Karsiaka fourth. Then we have Kejub fifth. Sixth position for Bork. And then we have Filippo Lanfranchi coming up in seventh position, pass in front of Azir, Pedrito, Penales, and Lucas Moore in 12th position, close Agu Cristiano. Do we have discard in this race?
Yeah, we have one discard.
Before the gold and
before
silver?
The gold. Yep.
Okay. So we have, you have your discard right now.
Yeah. early discard.
Too early. But,
so I think.
But if you have seen the race, you have a Filippo that from behind find the right channel of wind and get the position. Anyone has screenshot from yellow? Azir, if you write to Azir to watch our live, he can have the screenshot for the results. Jonathan Koch, good luck, guys. Jonathan Koch is Bundesliga?
Yep.
Okay.
So is he?
Not sure.
HFC Bundesliga.
HMC Bundesliga, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
that's him, I think.
And now I want your opinion. Do you want to go to get jinxed?
We gotta jinx someone.
We are got to jinx someone. Who we are going to jinx for the next race? Who do you think will win next race?
Let's see when they update the blue group.
No. I have to be something that is not calculated. Has to see something that came out of passion. Like, I believe Azir will win the next one, for example.
It's a starboat, so you never know.
Ooh, it's a starboat. That would be really, really interesting. So who do you think is the most mean between all of them? Because you have to be mean to win the starboat. Or have a really, really amazing guitar.
It's hard.
I know it's really hard, and I know it's really, really tough also to
maybe
jinx someone else.
Yazim B is probably pretty. Oh, we have new groups now.
What do you mean you have new groups?
So we have purple and orange group. So I'll be in orange group for race 3 and 4.
Orange group for race 3 and 4.
Yes.
And do you know anyone who's going to be with you? These two groups.
We have Yasama, Asir, Spongeled, Yasir B, Enzo, Deja Vu, Bork, Maradoni, Jose, Petrito, Alessandro, Merlino, and Panales.
It's a really nice one. It's a nice change also. You have still Pedrito, you have still some from your group, but also that I mean, I believe it was tougher before.
Oh,
for
I
you?
don't know. I think it's the same level in both groups, really.
I believe Filippo Azir and Pedrito normally are.
Yeah, but I'm in group with both of them. Again.
Yeah. No, Pedrito. Yeah, Filippo is not. Right? You're not with Filippo.
No, I'm not with Filippo. He's
Okay.
in the other one.
But in this one, you were with all three of them. So that's why I said it was a little bit tougher than before.
Yeah.
So you have already purple. You're not purple. Oh yeah. Are you
No, I'm in
purple?
orange.
You're orange.
Orange.
Because purple is already open. And Empower is opening it. How Empower is racing at this time? What time is it in Australia right now? Google, help us.
I don't remember. But
I'm in Melbourne.
it's morning, isn't it?
It's 6 in the morning in Melbourne.
Oh, he's up early.
Yeah, it's exactly when I do the Pacific Rim. That for me, I have to wake up at 6:30 to go through race. Azir opened the second race.
Orange.
Don't say it too loud or I will enter. Just to mess up a little bit. And we're going in right now. And later, while we're waiting, I think we can check the results. If they're out now or not. Seems today results. Let me scroll up a little bit and says that Yazim Rib is in first position with 4 points. Second position for Athom with 6. Third position for Enzo Balanger with 7. Fourth position for Yazama with 8. Pair up with Augustin, ESP 1418. Ooh, it's really short. I mean, except that there is we have to wait for the race 4 to to see what's going to happen to this amazing regatta.
Yeah.
That because there's
a discard as well.
There's a discard as well, and I believe that most of the things are going to change right now during this race with the star boat, because whose boat 88698?
Maradoni.
Maradoni. So you should be 15, right? 13, sorry.
14.
14. 1, 2,
no,
3, 4,
13.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
13.
10, 11, 12, 13. You should
We're
start.
12 out of 15.
Ooh, Yazama has a really nice. No, you were all of them. So we have Azir with the pink boat. Look, actually, you're branding with this light blue. Although your boat are light blue, there is a reason for that. There is a reason for that.
Well, easier to spot if you're always the same color, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. Then we have
But actually, I change color if I start sailing bad. I change to another color. That does help, funnily enough.
So 35 seconds to the start. The racing line is almost neutral. There is just a little bit advantage on the pin. There is a small left wing shift coming right up. And no, there's a left wing shift right now that is becoming less left. Let's see where all are going to start. I see there is a huge assemblement over the pin with Lukas Moore in a really good position, but he has a Yazama underneath that can do not let him accelerate enough, and he has to start from stop.
Oh, he got a
Yazama start earlier, so he has to go back, but Emborg is now forced by Lukas Moore to a double tuck in front of Azir, and now finally Lukas Moore, if you want, he can tuck and be free to go on the right hand side of the racing area. I can see Alessandro Merlino that he's in a little bit of a trouble here. He is just behind Maradoni. He's having the first of the dirty wind, so probably it would be not a good position. Lucas, you are in the first position at the moment. There is a Maradoni also really close. What do you expect for this lap?
I think we'll have a very close first downwind, as it looks now. And I think we have a shift coming in from the right now, so the boats far right are probably going to be hard to get by once they start tacking.
But as you can see, the first two that are coming to your side are Alessandro Merlino and Spongeled. Spongeled decide on a suicide position underneath your dirty wind, rather than Alessandro Merlino is going nearby Jose and having fun over there. And the first people who force you to cross is Enborg. Yeah. Did you tackle with a Bearway before?
Yeah, I always do in the star.
Okay.
And J70 as well.
Other boats or just these two? Those two?
Just those two. I don't think the Necra and the 49er, you don't gain anything.
Actually, I tried and seems I'm game, but it's really a couple of meters, so it's not really worth it.
No, exactly. It's not really worth it compared to the star and the J70 where you really gain a lot.
Yeah. And the first 50. The F50, sorry.
Yeah, the F50 you have to do it, or else you're going to be
last. Oh, and see what is the crossing with Azir. And Azir tacking in a slam dunk over you, Lukas. He raced a lot. I think I could actually have
given him a penalty.
Yeah, exactly. He raced a lot. 90% of the time, if there is a contact between you two guys, he will be in trouble, not you.
But I think... See,
that's exactly. But now I want to see Azir saving himself from that position. Ooh, nice one. Maradoni get a penalty, so Azir can sneak in. And you give also a penalty to Emborg. Is Emborg or Emborch?
Emborg.
Emborg. So we have Enzo Balanger in first position, but we are all so close. Second position for Pedrito. Third for Panales, fourth for Azir, fifth for Maradoni, sixth you, Lukas. Seventh, Alessandro Merlino, that is going straight. Like I do not give. So.
Yeah, this is when you want to try staying clear.
Yeah. I want to go from the front and see from behind. So we have Lukas attacking Pedrito in this moment. And Panales that is being attacked by Maradoni and Azir. So probably Maradoni and Azir have some trouble for the next... What? Penalty for Maradoni. That he touched the stern of Azir and he lost the position. So this one is a good advantage for Lukas Moore that didn't fight a lot. he go for his own route, always inside the ley line, always jibing, a little bit laughing up to avoid to be covered by Alessandro Merlino behind him.
Yeah, I think he's trying to go for me.
But now
it's nearly impossible not to get covered in this.
And you see, Maradoni is not covered.
Yeah, he's far away.
Yeah, it's far away. Well. It's really far away. I believe you have one of the best positions. There is a right wing shift coming right up right now, so you're rounding the right mark.
Exactly. So you really want to try place yourself away from the other boats and just, it's pretty much just luck, really. If you're going to get covered or not.
What do you think a team race with Star will be?
Slow. I think the offshore racer is actually pretty fun to do team race in. Because
he's really bulky.
And you don't really lose anything. Exactly. And then you got to remember the 5 seconds it takes to take
down the kite.
And take it down, of course.
And that's but you know, when I put my bow inside the 3 boat lengths, I'm good. So you find a really good position. You tack on a good path. You are. It says you are really there with Enzo and Pedrito. And let's see if what's happened with the wind, because Sims is going back to neutral.
Yeah, I'm getting a header.
Neutral is not good for you, but is not as bad as the left. And Sims is going back to the right after that, so probably taking a covering Alexander maybe easier.
Yeah, he caught up to me. So we're gonna try.
That's really a nice stack.
And actually, I think Maradoni also caught up out there.
Where's Maradoni?
Yeah, but at the
yeah, it's true. Yeah, because he was not covered. He was really away from everybody else. It was not covered, and that's why he gained so much. So let's see what's happened to the mark with Pedrito in first position. Just behind him, there is the French guy, Enzo Balanger. In third position, we have Lucas Moore. Fourth position, coming on port on the mark, we have Alessandro Merlino. It's really close to you, Lucas. Be careful about that. Then we have Maradoni and Panales going inside, really close to each other. Azir in sixth position. Then we have Emborg. Azir in seventh position, sorry. Then we have Emborg, Yazim Reba, Jose, Spongeled, and Yazama. So we have Pedrito going all the way to the left. Lucas that instead decided to go straight, but is covered by Alessandro Merlino, that is covered by Maradoni. And Lucas tried to continue over there. He's going 8.3. Maradoni is going 8.3. Alessandro Merlino is going at 7 knots. Enzo Balanger and Pedrito are going more than 8.5, so they are gaining over the rest of the fleet that is being covered, and they are fighting head on head for the first position. There is less than a meter, and Pedrito is on a position of advantage over Enzo Balanger, as he can push him out from the finish line and then jibe and cross it. So I will say Pedrito is going to win this one. If he doesn't do anything stupid, I should have swapped to get jinxed.
Oh my god. So now we're kind of fucked here.
Yeah, that will be a really big problem from you. I want to see what's going to happen next. Because we have Azir attacking Alessandro Merlino and Panales attacking Azir. And all of 3 of them will be giving trouble to Lucas. Lucas make the best idea. He jibe, he go all the way away, and he found himself clear of wind. And Pedrito, as I told, give a penalty to Enzo Balanger, and is going to close in first position. Exactly as I said.
This is how you race this.
Exactly.
See, it's all about luck. It's all about luck.
Then we have Lukács in 3rd position, 4th position for Maradoni, 5th position probably for Azir, that is neck and neck with Panales, and he get the position. 7th position for Alessandro Merlino, 8th position for Jose, 9th for Enborg, 10th for Yazama, 11th for Yazim Rib, and 12th for... I lost one.
So
yeah,
pretty much the downwind in the star. It's so
everything.
hard to say clear.
I think what's their feeling when you raise the star? You have your heart pumping faster during a downwind because it's so slow and you know everything can happen. And
you see a white wall come down.
Exactly. So how many help do you use in this race?
All of them.
All of them for all the race?
All of them. Yep.
That's a lot of green, man.
Yeah.
Now, normally I try like stars and J70 and offshore to maybe one like the wind intelligence. And then for the faster boat like Nacra 49 F18 to use the VMG because they're not 40 giving at all. But except those three, I always go only for the wind intelligence. So, do you think they will update the results soon?
Yeah, I think they're working on it now.
Okay. So, now I want to hear you about the wasps. You told me you go sailing with your new wasps almost every day if the wind is not crazy, like today.
Yeah, I think I've had it for like 2 weeks now.
Wow. And
I think I've been sailing 10 days out of 14.
And is your first foil boat or not?
Yeah, it's my first foiling boat.
How is foiling? Because I never tried foiling. I went fast, but I never foil.
It's really different from any other sailing I've done.
Mm-hmm. What do you think is
I've sailed the
difference?
laser. I sail keelboat, and I've sailed some laser as well.
Okay.
So you just got to get used to the speed of the boat and then learning how to control it.
How many capsize have you done so far?
I don't know. I haven't. I
lost
can't
count.
More.
So I believe they just updated the results. And we have Enzo Balanger in 1st position, 2nd position for Althum, 3rd position for Pedrito 22, 4th position for Filippo Lanfranchi Velista 71, 5th position for Kasiyaka, 6th for Yasim Rib, 7th Funk VR, 8th for Augustine, 9th for Lukács Moore. That is still in top 10. So probably I will say not that bad, considering that there will be a discard on the next race.
Yep.
There will be Yasama, then Kejub, Alessandro Merlino Notti his day with 19 points with Azir. And then we have Panadero, Maradoni, Emborg, Spongleg, Lamerneur, Team Carpentier, and Empower, and so on and so on.
I actually don't know how many they're going to have in Gold Fleet, if it's 20 or just 14.
I will have split in half. So 14 and 14. It's not used to have a gold fleet with 20 and a silver fleet with 8.
No, but a lot of times the silver fleet, they don't want to sail anymore.
Yeah, it's true. Orange is open, right? Yeah, you're in.
I just got in. But if VR just change it so you can be like 30 in a private race, that would be awesome.
Oh yeah, I already spoke. They say do you remember that
50 race?
Yeah, 50 boat. Yeah, I spoke with them. They were doing trying. I had a problem with my computer that I have a pretty huge desktop with good performances to just play it. I tried with my tablet, it was impossible for me.
Well,
so
I
on
don't
their
have any
side,
problem.
no problem for you?
No problem on my iPad mini.
Oh, nice.
It was all smooth. But I saw a lot of people complain about the lag on computer, especially.
That's really strange. I do not understand why, but probably because they can optimize better the app, to be fair.
Yeah, probably.
So, oh, this one is a reaching start.
Reaching start. Yep.
So, we can see from the top that the pin is really close to the first mark.
Yeah, but then you want to see the wind angle as well.
What do you
Because
think
if
is
you
an
can't-
acceptable wind angle for you?
I think, as it is now, I would probably start at the pin end.
Okay.
But I see a lot of people start at the committee boat with their kite up.
Huh. And is worth it?
Depends on how good of a start the pin end guys get.
Normally I try to get I will point the mark at around 90 degrees and find on that line 90 degrees on the wind and start on that point where it suggests me on the line. So I put myself a 90 degrees angle aiming at the mark. When I have these two conditions, I start straight over there. Just to give myself an idea. 30 seconds to the start. Ooh, this one would be an amazing start. I know how to watch it. We watch it from the race committee or from the pin end.
That's best.
Race committee or pin end?
I think race committee.
Race committee.
Yeah, then you want to be quite fast to hit the reaching mark.
Yeah. 9 seconds to the start. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great start from Enzo Belanger. Lucas Moore that has the kite up. Is not the time for a kite up. Lucas, take it down.
There was a 99 right after the start.
That's
why.
true. And
you want to watch out for the
and
penalties.
you are in 4th position with the 2 French boats in the front, Enzo Belanger and Azir. Finally, Azir show us how he's been done. Yeah.
So now what you want to do is just follow him. Then you automatically get 2nd place.
Nah. Jose give a penalty to Pedrito because he was inside. Pedrito came on starboard, but was not enough. And then you're watching too close here, my friend. I say, okay, watching closing, staying with Azir, but that's too close. You were in this dirty wind. And there's a battle between Enzo Belanger and Azir in the top 2. And then we have Lucas Moore going on the right-hand side. Because there's a left wind shift, right?
Yeah, but I don't know how the wind will go now. So it's a bit tricky.
It's pretty neutral.
I think we have a right shift. But then again, it looks like a left shift.
It's crazy over here. It look like a left shift. So all the boats right now are going on the...
I think it'll be a right shift. So
I think I do not have a clue. It's a little bit crazy right now, the wind. We have on the top left, the 2 are going on the left, one is going on the right. That would be interesting. Lucas Moore tuck a little bit underneath the...
you can always climb.
Yeah. A nice climb for Lucas that he now can go for that mark. And heist the kite and go. Amazing, amazing Lucas. And you keep the 3rd position while Jose, be careful, he's going all the way on the other way. Both same speed, 24 knots. And there is no actually wind patches, so 24 knots, there's no one going faster than that. With the 2 French boats in this moment, they have 100 meters on the 3rd position, that is Lucas Moore, that they are watching it now. Battle between the 2 French. Enzo almost forgot to drop the kite, and he split with Azir. Azir tacking with a better way. He knows something we don't.
Actually, I've had some trouble hitting the best UMG button a couple of days. So every time I ran the mark, I couldn't understand why I was going so slow.
Are you also playing on computer, right?
No, I play on tablet.
On tablet. Yeah.
Like the world champion, you know?
I need to buy a new iPad because I bought an Amazon Fire and not enough.
I can or the iPad Mini. I would recommend that. That's really good.
Yeah, it's the right size, I believe.
Yep. Because I feel like the normal iPad is a bit too big. So you can't reach the mini-map.
I have big hands, mate.
Doesn't Filippo? He plays on an iPad Pro, doesn't he?
I think so, yeah. So we still have
he's
this.
He's a world champion.
Yeah.
So, of course. He needs the Pro device.
So we have Azir, Enzo Balanger, and Lucas. You're going to the ley line because I believe there is more wind, right?
Yeah.
You're going some decimal faster than the two French boats. But it's a little bit too late. Bear away from Azir that dropped the kite because the angle is almost 90 degrees.
It's 80.
80. And as you can see, yeah, because you're covered.
Never gonna catch up.
Nah. And it's still a good third position for you, Lucas. We have Jose in the fourth, Pedrito in fifth. Then we have a battle from Yazim Riba and Maradoni. Then we have Panales that is being beaten by Hamburg because Panales decided to hoist the kite at the end. Yazama in 10th, Alessandro Merlino in 11th, and close the fleet, Sponge Lad. And now it's time for gold and silver.
Yep.
I believe with 9 points, you will go on the silver.
Yeah, I hope so.
On the silver, not on the gold. So, if you want, we can also have a look on the rankings from last week's race, where Azir was first, Hida Shraft, that did not participate on this one, was second, Panales was third. All the strong sailors were not here, that's why Azir won. You were missing, Filippo was missing.
Actually, yeah. Well, Tim was there, but he had a bad
day.
Cruiselator is pretty good.
Yeah, they're all pretty good, but that was just...
that's the problem. If you have a bad day, it's not really that bad, because you're racing the best people in the world.
Yeah. You cannot save yourself really easy. So, Enzo Balanger didn't do great this race. No, he was not in your group, I believe. Oh yeah, he was in your group. I didn't see him for this race. Oh, we have the results. Let's go for it. So we have Enzo Balanger in the first position.
We're missing one fleet. Oh, no, it's all here now.
Yeah, it's all here now. Let's see if something changed. Enzo Balanger first with 5 points. Karsiaka second with 6. Pedrito 22 with 8. Athum and you, Lukash, with 9. Yazim Riba in 6th position with 10th. 7th position for Azir, that he saved himself with the last race. And then we have Kjub, also 12. Funk VR in 9th position with 13 points. Kjub with Filippo Lanfranchi with 13 points in the top 10 position. So do you know which one is going gold, which one goes silver? Top 10 or top 14? Or top 13?
Let's see what they say.
I want to say in the meanwhile that all the races are the result are made with say ranks. As you can see, there is also an overlay during the race. So if you want, if you want to see the result, you can go to sayranks.com.
And if you want to create your own regatta, just contact us.
And we can help you to create your own regatta and do whatever you like to do that.
Top 20 is moving on.
Top 20 on gold.
Yep.
So there will be no silver. So we have until Deja Vu. All the people here are in. Let's see which one will be not in. Regatta.
We have Sponge Led, Paneless, Wind Whisperer, Empower, the Mab.
We have Agu Cristiano, we have Felix Superman, we have Alfredo Vitali Borbone, the Mab is out. Wow. Empower, Wind Whisper, Panales, and Sponge Led. That would be an interesting gold.
Yeah.
Is it already open, or they're still discussing about that?
Now they're saying to split 14-14.
So, do you like this? I believe the race that are done here are amazing because the level is amazing. Do you think there should be a more organized way, or like a set of rules if it is under 20, or do you like also the spontaneity of this kind of situation?
Well, you know, we used to be 40 people every Monday. And also from my team race league, there used to be 3 races going on, 3 matches going on at once. But I think now that the lockdown is getting less, then less people play VR, I think.
No, it's absolutely right. As you can see, normally at this time of the day, the other days we have more than 4,000.
Exactly. So it's like half the player base.
Yeah,
we have now.
But do you think this one can be used also for training or not?
Well, this is definitely probably the best training you're ever going to get. But then again, it's very different from the World Cup challenges or the World Championship challenges. You can't really compare them, I think. Because you're doing.
What do you think will be the difference between?
Well, the level here is way higher. And it's in the World Championship regattas. It's kind of, you never know what people are going to do on the start line. You never know if you're going to get a penalty or somebody's just going to try pen hunt you the whole race.
It's like when you finish a world championship and you go back to the club races in your own club, where people has never been sailing before.
Exactly. And we have the Danish club as well, where we have a Thursday evening regatta where we have 3 races only. So it's like 30 minutes of racing. And that's also fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just fun to race against friends instead of just racing against random people all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And because if you're racing always against the same people, you are not doing stupid things.
Exactly.
Or you're going to pay for a long time.
Well, some people do stupid stuff.
Yeah, I know.
But then everybody says sorry after. So.
Yeah. I want to tell you that the race is open.
Yep, Gold 5. I don't know what he named it.
Yeah. Gold 5. And we'll be with the 49er.
49er. And not Aarhus. Rio. Sadly.
So what do you think is the best pro and best con of the 49er in this game?
Well, I think the wind shadow could be stronger.
Okay.
It's quite hard to overtake on the downwind, I feel.
Because I have the feeling that when the boat luff up, you lose speed.
Yeah,
So
it loses a lot of speed.
Exactly. So like in Acro that you always accelerate, J70 always accelerate. This one,
So
you're going 130, you stop yourself.
so you go, I think, usually like 11 knots upwind, max 10.5 at the moment, and as soon as you start climbing, you lose 1.5 knots of boat speed.
How much is in the VMG?
You can't see VMG until it's
Yeah,
started.
it's true, it's true. No, the 49, you cannot climb on the 49. I have to
Well, you gotta
say,
be.
I'm really excited for this race because it will be 20, not 13. So there will be a bloodbath here. Finally, some
Especially
penalty.
on the marker roundings or in the start even. You're gonna be rammed from all sides.
Ooh. And any idea why the race committee is so high? You see, is the best point to start would be the race committee as the line
Yeah,
speaking.
yeah, but I think it really also depends on the wind.
Yeah, it's true.
Right now, I think probably start in the middle of the line.
We have a mood in my own dialect that says in mezzo non c'è mai peso. That means in the middle is never the worst.
Oh,
You
well, you're
can,
always safe.
yeah, exactly. You're always safe. So you're not making any mistake if you start in the middle. You're not risking anything, but you're not gaining anything.
Oh,
And is not sailing related. Is more a way of life rather than. So we have Azir in always his pink.
who else do we have? Alessandro with his flag.
Alice.
Different list for you.
Alessandro is always his black and his symbol on the sail. Pedrito 22 is going back to this black and red. Filippo Lanfranchi always his plain white from a side. Then we have Funk VR. It's the first time we see him today. The Belgium team with the space helmets. Then we have Panadero, the Netherlander guy with the nice lion. Tim Carpentier with red boat. ESP 1418. Another one that we never saw him racing today. With plain with white with a nice double-headed phoenix eagle. We have Maradoni with the same line but with a blue boat. Yeah, sorry.
Probably some Spanish thing.
Or some Spanish thing. But the one I love the most is Yazi RMB. Because the dangerous sail on the top is nice. Then we have Jose and Deja Vu, both with the same logo, but one is red and one is pink. Hijab with plain white. Athom. A lot of both like plain white. I'm not really big fan.
Oh, it's a bit boring.
Yeah, it's true.
That's why I decided to go to blue.
But you know, I like, for example, Maradoni blue because you cannot see on the radar. If you look on the radar and there is a huge puff,
Yeah,
it mix exactly. So you like going stealth mode. And nobody can pinpoint you correctly. That's a bad choice if you do team race.
Yep.
Really bad choice.
And you can't see your teammates.
Exactly. More than once we found cover each other for that reason. So there is a start. Tell us where you're going to start and why.
So at the moment, I'll probably still start in the middle of the line.
But because of the left wing shift is coming.
Yeah, I think it depends. But if you look up the race course, you have some wind on the right side as well.
That's not an easy choice, because also remember that we have to remember to our followers that are following this live that this is the only boat that actually accelerate upwind.
Yeah.
If you have a wind puff. So 18 seconds to the start. Everybody is on the race committee. Let's see a start from here. 7 seconds. There are a lot of penalty. Jose LDNL with penalty. Alessandro Mendino with penalty. And there is a great start for Deja. Oh, 2 people OCS. No, Lucas.
Yeah,
what have you done, Lucas?
But I think it was fine. Now we can head all the way out here.
You're covered by a Zia. Okay, we have it says the boat on the left have a great advantage because there is a left wind shift. Is already the wind shift in your boat or not?
No. I think I'll just tack as soon as I got some clear.
Okay.
Clear path. It'll probably take a while.
You're crossing behind all the fleet.
There we go.
So we have Tim Carpentier in first position all the way to the left. I do not believe he's first. I believe the first boat will be Anne Bork, the Danish
I think it's
team.
neutral now. The wind, isn't it?
It's still a little bit lefty.
I still have +2 on the compass.
It's so useful, that compass. I never thought that, but it's like the only thing that I watch normally. And now it's coming a little bit a right wind shift for Pedrito and for Bork. So it will be interesting. The wind is shifting a lot. There is a puff coming from the left, but the puff coming from the left is a right wind shift. So that will be crazy. They say Pedrito in first position. I don't believe that. I see much better K-Jube at the moment. And they say there are only 5-meter difference between the two boats. Let's see what's going to happen at the mark. We're following K-Jube, we're following Pedrito. And Pedrito managed to cross in front of K-Jube. Amazing job by Francesco. Penalty for Emborg that came in on the port. In 5th position, and we have a lot of penalties. We have 7 penalties so far, with our Lucas Moore that is closing the fleet. We will not say nothing to you. We do not want to to interrupt you. We have Pedrito, K-Jube, Azir, Athum, Karsiaka, Yazim Ripa, Bork, and Deja Vu, with a Black Cat and Bork that went a little bit off to the right, but there's no wind, so Black Cat lose a lot of position. See Funk, IVR, jibing, and over Maradoni. There is a lot of jibing involved in here. We see an attack and a nice defense by Black Cat, aka La Mer Noire. Pedrito and Keju, but Pedrito, he was inside, but he hit the mark first. So he didn't get, he didn't give the penalty, he got the penalty by himself. So we have K-Jube, Azir, and Pedrito top 3 position with Deja Vu and Karsiaka over there, really close. And we see a good improvement by Lucas that take over 2 position, I believe.
Depends on the wind.
Depends on the wind. It's coming a huge right wind shift. So I hope all the best for you, as you are one of the most on the right. And the right wind shift is coming in right now. And I believe you have at least Tim behind you so far. K-Jube in first position, second position for Azir on the right hand side of the race. And they're all going to the left because there is this right wind shift at the moment. Let's take let's see how good is this race without all the information, all the fancy data that we always like and always see. And we have Azir tacking in front of Kejub, giving a lot of dirty wind. This one will advantage a lot. Pedrito 22 in third position, that is going at almost 12 knots, rather than Kejub is going at just above 11. And Pedrito but right now Pedrito is covered by Kejub, so there will be no advantage. Only for Azir that is running away. Kejub in second position. Third position for Pedrito, fourth position for Deja Vu. Then we have Karsiaka, Maradoni that is coming on port and doing the cross. And Yazim Rim also the same. Athum and Enzo Balanger, Funk VR, Filippo Lanfranchi in 12th position, Black Cat, and Lucas Moore in 14th position, covered already 7 positions so far. Azir keep the first position flying at 19.4 knots. Kejub is at this moment slowed down by Pedrito 22, and there will be a nice fight till the end between these two champions with Kejub in second position, and Pedrito that he's attacking really fiercely, and probably Pedrito with this move he gained the position, and now it is for him time to fly away. How's going your downwind, Lukasz?
All right, fighting with Alice and SCMB.
So we have a first position for Azir. Congratulations, Azir, for the win of the day. The first gold fleet. We see they arrive between Pedrito, with Pedrito in second. The third position for Kejub. Fourth, Deja Vu. Fifth, Karsiaka. Sixth, Maradoni. Seventh, Yazim Rib with Athum. But seems Enzo was really close and close in front of them. Filippo Lanfranchi in 10th position, really bad race for him. And Lucas Moore here that take the 11th?
How to save a race, yep.
You did an amazing job over ESP, 1418, Emborg, and Alessandro Merlino. You pass all of them on the finish line. There is 1 second between you and Alessandro Merlino. 4 both in 1 second. In less than 1 second. I was intense with Jose, Tim, Funk, Black Cat, and Panadero that is closing the fleet.
Alright, so now we're going to have the F-18.
Ooh. A boat that is not really well practiced, so... No. Any idea on the results? There will be also silver, I mean.
No.
No silver, so only top 20 go to gold, and the last 8 will be like that. Okay. Okay, we have the results. It's time to refresh them. And we have Pedrito in first position with 10 points. Second position for Karsiaka with 11. Third position for Enzo Balanger with 12. Fourth position for Azir with 13th. Fifth position for Kejub with 15 points. Sixth position for Athuma, 17.
You have to reload.
Well, what's happened?
Or maybe the stream is very delayed.
Ah, yeah, probably. And Lucas Moore, you at the moment are in 8th position because you already play your discard during Q2. And
no, I don't think you have discard in
and in golden will be not applicable, right?
Yep, you can't discard gold races.
Oh. And the last one will be medal or not, or just gold races?
No medal race.
No medal race.
Only gold races.
Okay. So we have I would say 10 points.
So the race is up, I see.
And the race is up. Okay.
Yep. 15 out of 20.
15 out. You're really fast, guys. Another reaching start?
No. Upwind.
Ooh. Ah, yeah, because they do not have it?
No. They need to bring back the reaching start for this boat.
Yeah, that was really fun.
And the double gate for J70.
Yeah. Do you think a double gate is still cool here or not?
I think if it was a longer course on the J70, it would be awesome. With double gate at the top mark. Or a gate at the top mark. That would be nice for team racing.
Yeah. I sincerely hope for, rather than a top gate for team racing, a mark you have to keep on your right instead of keep on the left. So you have to round on the opposite direction. Because I believe team racing usually is done like that. Yeah. And the first one can stop himself on starboard in front of the mark properly, rather than hoping for 18 to apply. So we have
the second last race for tonight.
Second last race for tonight. And I have to say, this is amazing. It's really, really huge level here. Is, for example, even you with a start on course side, it was impossible for you to recover. If you do it in a normal world qualification, blah blah blah, you can recover. Maybe you cannot win, but you can beat.
But you can still get up like a top 3.
Yeah, exactly.
It depends who's on the race.
Yeah, this one.
But this is like impossible.
Yeah. Who's the blue boat with a danger sail? Is Yazim Rib?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Okay. So, 36 seconds. Where do you want to start?
Probably boat. Boat end.
Yeah. I can see everybody want to start over there. I see you are. No, I won't jinx you. I won't say anything. I was really close to. Oh, nice penalty you give to Azia.
Yeah, but it's only 9 seconds, you know.
Yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Really amazing start for you, Lukasz. Well done.
Away, go for the shift and then go back.
And you see Azia with a penalty. Probably he do it intentionally.
Yeah, probably to get that start.
Yeah. That was impressive. We need to calculate better than that.
And it's also easier to do now when it's only 9-second penalty.
This kind of 9 seconds penalty allow you to actually start whenever you want.
Yep. It's okay, but it kind of ruins the team race tactics.
Yeah, absolutely. Because penalty is not worth anything anymore.
No. Well, you got to give a person 3 penalties instead of 1.
That's a little bit tougher.
So now I don't know if I'm going to cross a seer. It's going to be close.
No, it's never going to happen. With this right wing shift, I think you will not even have to bear away.
Oh, he tagged. So hopefully I make it. Ah, good.
Do you have a left coming back?
A
little bit.
A little bit. Keep me. Probably go behind the steer. Yeah. No need to get a penalty.
Yeah.
Really.
No need to push that much. So we have Azir in first position, Lucas here in second, third position for Yazim Rib, and fourth position for Tinkan Peter, fifth Filippo Lanfranchi, sixth Maradoni, seventh Pedrito, and eighth Black Cat. I have to say that most of the older sailor that used to race more this boat are in the front.
I've raced it quite a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So when in the old time, when everything started, F-18 was not.
It wasn't actually in the game. They advertised it, but
Ooh, nice round about Lukasz Moore. That seems he's taking the position over Yazim Rib, but
it's the new Rule 18
yeah,
that actually works.
yeah, absolutely. Finally works.
Finally.
And right now we have Azir still in first position, second position for Lukasz Moore, third position for Yazim Rib. That he disconnect. Ah no. Fourth position for Team, fifth for Filippo, sixth for Maradoni, seventh is Pedrito. Not a great day for the Italian team at the moment, but we have still. Oh, nice crossing between Lukasz and Tim, and Tim is managed to be in front of you because of the right wing shift, or for any other reason.
Probably for the shift. And go back.
Do you imagine you can sneak in the middle between two of them? Yes. Oh, even Filippo Lanfranchi came out from nowhere and forced you to tuck. And now it's time for the range over team. Ooh, that one was close. I thought you laughed up to hit him.
No.
And see instead Filippo with Tim, I believe there is no chance for Tim to save himself. And Filippo in this way taking the second position, hoist the kite and fly downwind at over 20 knots. Then we have Yazim Rib in third and Lukasz in fourth that took over Tim Carpentier that had a penalty. Yazim Rib 20 knots, Lukasz Moore 19.3. Yazim Rib is going to attack Filippo Lanfranchi. Let's see if Filippo is going to reply to the attack. Yes, he's laughing up to defend himself. Not really a smooth one, to be fair. He laugh up a lot and then he bear away rather than Yazim Rib. He keep a steady 135. There's a lot of zigzagging for Filippo and he's trying to defend himself. Oh, now Yazim Rib went for the jibe and Lukasz is going straight. You probably want to stay in the more wind area.
Exactly. And the more maneuvers you do, the slower you're going to go.
Yeah. Let's see if you manage to take a position at least.
No.
No. I was a small lag, so Azir first, Filippo Lanfranchi second, Yazim Rib third, and fourth was Lukasz Moore. Well done, Lukasz.
But the fourth place is good for the overall.
Yeah, absolutely. We have then Pedrito 22 in fifth, Maradoni in sixth, Tim Carpentier in seventh, Black Cat 8th, Funk VR 9th, Althum in 10th, Jose in 11th, Emborg in 12th, Garciak in 13th, Enzo Balanger in 14th, and the rest of the fleet still have to ride. Kijub 43 seconds in 15th position, Panadero, that's gonna hurt.
He's in 5th with 15 points.
Yeah. Then we have Panadero, ESP, and Alessandro Merlino that's still missing.
Still racing.
Where is Alessandro? Alessandro, come on! I want to close the race. So
it's annoying that you can't see if people DNF.
Yeah, it's true. So, what do you think so far? I have a lot of fun. Oh, we have Dawi Bosma from saying hello, Dawi.
It's always nice with these races where you don't have discards in the gold fleet.
It's really tough like that. And
so now we have the offshore racer for the final race.
Oh. Finally, we can see the real blood. But I believe now everything is doing everything to go for the last win. Even if it's not a medal, because There's too much at stake.
It would have been fun with the F50.
No. No. Hate F50.
Well,
I really hate it from my gut. So I believe, yeah, I thought the same. We have Azir in first position with 14 points. Second position for Pedrito, 22 with 15th point. Yazim in third position with 22. And then you and Karsiak at 24. Filippo Lanfranchi in 25. Enzo Balanger 25th, 26. Athum 27, Maradoni 29, and Kjub 30. Then the rest are too far, with 11th is 39 points, so there is no chance for him. But if there is really no discard, I say the top 10 they can fight for the first position.
Depends who gets last place, I guess.
Yeah, obviously, but I mean, if Kjub win and Azir disconnect,
yep, then it's 20 plus 1.
Exactly. We have also Robert Huisman say hello, Dawi. Hello, guys. Thank you for joining us on this amazing live. As you can see, this one are the results. The race is open, the last one? Yep.
16 out of 20.
Perfect. We are going in. And I believe we are starting to lose the position on the back. Am I right? People from the last position or not?
Well, I don't know. Hopefully. Hopefully they join.
So I believe you have you have 10 points. You're 10 points behind Azir. What do you want to go 101 like they will do Azir and Pedrito, or you're going for?
Nah, I'm just gonna try finishing the top 3.
That's quite ambitious considering the race.
But actually, I think top 5 will be good as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't make any mistakes this time. That's always a good start.
You never win if you if you don't make any mistake, you win. And I believe we are almost all of us. Azir, Black Cat, Kjub, Yazim Rib, Maradoni. Pedrito is in, Azir is in. Who is the...
Deja Vu, I think.
Who is the small little guy peeing from a pink boat?
Fench, the Belgian guy.
Ah, okay.
Funk VR, I think.
Funk VR.
Funk VR.
So Deja Vu is not coming. Okay.
Probably not. Probably not Alessandro as well. He's also a Panadero.
Yeah, I believe is enough for the night. Also because it's like 11:30 right now. So where are you going to start? Boat?
Yeah, boat end. Maybe not. Yeah, boat end.
So we have 30 seconds to the start. Definitely the boat is the one who has a huge advantage over the line. As you can see from the top, there is almost 2 to 3 degrees on the angle of the line. Plus,
the wind is not in the boat end favor, sadly.
The wind is on the left, so this one will be tough, guys. 7 seconds to the start. Let's see what's going to happen. Azir attacking and getting the penalty. He wants the... and Lucas going to cover him and put a no over him. He has forced him to attack and giving some trouble to Yazimrib. A lot of people disconnecting already.
Well, one guy's already out.
Okay.
That's fast. We just started.
Yeah. Was pissed off. There is at the moment there is a left wing shift with a right wing shift coming right up. So as you can see, most of the boats are going to the right hand side, but Lukas Mori forcing them to tuck, and K-Jube and the Black Cat at the moment are keeping the best position. Lukas is forcing all of the fleet to go more. Ooh, you passed behind him.
Yeah.
That was so nice and kind.
Well, the wind shift is out here, so.
Okay. So you have in this moment Maradoni give you trouble, but right now Athom can also be a pain, rather than Filippo and Franchi all the way to the left with Pedrito 22 are keeping the top 2 position, while Azir, that is the one in the first position, is really in the back, is really suffering for all this left wing shift. And all the boats starting on the committee boat are suffering a lot from this left wing shift, and even our Lucas that is here with us is at the moment in 10th position. Let's see what's happened in the mark with Filippo and Franchi running first, because he's inside against Pedrito. Pedrito is looking forward to finish in 2nd position this race, as Azir is really far behind. 3rd position for K-Jube, 4th position at the moment is for Enzo Balanger, 5th position is for Maradoni, 6th position for the Spain, and I believe Lucas, you just were hit by Azir, am I correct?
No, La Mer Noire.
La Mer Noire, sorry, Black Cat.
Black Cat.
What's happened? You enter port, right?
Yep.
So I see a small pressure in the middle, and not many boats are actually going in the middle. The only one is doing it is K-Jube, that is forcing everybody to one of the side, rather than in this moment Maradoni is flying at 14 knots, while the other boats are going at only 11/12. So Maradoni is probably going to run the mark in 1st position, guys. Lukas Moore followed the same advice with ESP 1418, and probably they're going to be really in a good position. Filippo and Franchi tried to sneak in, but he didn't manage to avoid the penalty, and there is a no for his choice. Rather than K-Jube in this moment is over Pedrito. Oh, and penalty for Pedrito. Huge penalty for Pedrito, that he's losing a lot of the momentum that he had at the beginning of the race. So we have K-Jube, Pedrito, Enzo Balanger, and a lot. Ooh, look at the pack that is here. How did you manage to do not have any penalty, Lukas?
I think I gave them all a penalty before I entered the zone.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's also a tactic to use, I guess.
Sink them all.
Sink them before you enter.
So we have K-Jube in 1st position, 2nd position for Filippo and Franchi, 3rd for Pedrito. Azir is still in 8th position. I believe Pedrito is rooting for you to keep Azir behind and do not let him go, and try to give him trouble so he can win this 2nd race of this club championship that is done for the May period. Now you have La Mer Noire crossing in front of you, but at the moment there's not many crossing. The distance between the boat is pretty big. We have K-Jube in 1st position, 2nd position is Filippo and Pedrito with 48 meters, and Filippo with 70, so there is a lot of meters between all the players. Filippo and Franchi penalty. What was that?
I hit a boat.
So we have which boat? How you give a penalty to Athum? Did you give it?
That was me.
Okay.
That was me.
So we have K-Jube in 1st position, 2nd position for Pedrito 22, 3rd position for ESP 1418, then Enzo Balanger, Black Cat, Maradoni, Filippo and Franchi Azir with a penalty. That's tougher and tougher for Azir to go for the win for this race. And amazing job so far for Kjub and Pedrito22. Lukasz, it's time to attack now.
Yep, and not get attacked at the same time.
That would be the toughest part. What are you waiting? Are you waiting for something in particular to happen to Jibe?
No, I'm just going to continue.
Okay. I thought you were waiting for Yazim Rib to Jibe.
Alright, here, go.
So, amazing win from Kjub. And the winner of this second week of this championship is Pedrito22, that is finishing in second position. Really well done to Francesco. Then third position for ESP1418. And then we have Azir that is finishing in 5th position. This can change a lot. I'm not sure if Pedrito was far enough.
I got 8th place.
Wow.
For all that.
So the difference between Pedrito and Azir is only ESP. It will be enough for Pedrito to win or not. I'm not sure. Let's go to check the results. So we have Azir with 14 points. No, he's gaining 2 points. He's going to 18 rather than Pedrito is going to 17. So Pedrito won this Monday Club Regatta. Second position for Azir. And then will be tough because a lot of both lost a lot of points, a lot of things changed in the end. So we are waiting together for VR Insure on YouTube is underrated content. Do you have to get invited for those races? Ask Robert Huisman. Dit is de VSC die organizen dit. En dan voort je uitgen. I believe German is closer to your language rather than mine, so let's check the new results first, and then we're going to see the chat. So we have Pedrito in first position with 17 points. Congratulations, Francesco. Azir in second position with 18 points. Really well done to both the top players. Then we have third position for Enzo Balanger with 31 points at a tie with Keju and Yazim Rib, all at 31 points. And you, Lukasz.
I think Cube should get third place, shouldn't he?
I'm not sure how the Appendix A works with Gold and Silver Fleet, because if the top Q4 does not apply, we have Enzo that has first, second, Kjub that has first, third, and Yazim Rib that has first, third also. But if the top fourth counts in the Appendix A, Enzo Balanger is rightfully in third position. If not, Kjub should be there.
But I think L1 coded or changed it so it's following the proper rules now, so it's probably right.
Okay. And then we have Lukasz. Well done, you finished in 6th position, just 1 point from the third position. Just 1 point less. No, maybe 2 points less. You get the third position. Then we have the world champions, Velista 71, aka Filippo Lanfranchi, with 35 points, Maradoni with 36, Atom with 41, Karsiak with 44, Agustin with 48, Funk VR for 52, La Mer Noire, Tim Campertier, Jose, Emborg, and then all the people who didn't attend that were Alessandro Mernino, Panadeco, and Deja Vu. Lucas, I think we have done an amazing. Why did
nice races?
Yep. Why it does not reload it? Oh, okay, now they reload it. Sorry guys, now we reload all the things. Do you want to close here, or do you want
Yeah, I think.
Say something else? I think it was an amazing race, this one. I really enjoyed commenting it. It was the top sailor here.
Yeah.
And
I don't think you're gonna get anything better than this.
so we didn't jinx anyone. Really nice. So we have to do better next time.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I needed to start to learn German because nie kann.
No, that's Dutch.
That's Dutch.
That's even harder to learn, I think.
Yep. I believe so, yeah. I will go to use the Google Translator now. Lucas, thank you so much for your company tonight, and thank you for joining us today. And I hope to see you maybe next Monday. Let's see how it's going.
Sunday for the PR Pacific.
Yeah, but streaming at 6 in the morning. I record it every time, and if you watch me on YouTube, you can see all the races.
Yeah, I see.
But 6 in the morning streaming. If you want, we can record it and we'll publish it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So it was nice, and see you maybe Sunday. Okay.
Yep. See you.
Bye.